here. We're not. It's just going to be the Morgana. We haven't seen reworked
and
Morgana.
much higher tier.
And yes, it does make sense. The Morgana actually, it's not really been a picking career, been much more
Completely unbeknownst to them, is Clid down here. Can he get the flag and drag? Will he use the flash? There he is, doesn't even need to as Kellen. He knows that he's dead, gets the aftershock. Oh, the last auto attack is going to come in.
Alistair was very surprised to find a Prince behind him.
Yeah, he almost made the great escape. I mean, the flash
ganking junglers come level 2 or level 3, respectively, so kind of nice to see swing matchups, because there's a lot of matchups that are much more 55-45 than, say, 70-30, so cool to see little changes like that.
Oh, that's a nice little knock-up, but no more Uncle Dashes means that Grace is unable to follow up with the second one. Finds C's, look at how much damage he's taking! Cocoon is gonna miss, and I don't think C's has too many ways out here. The repel, choose your death there as Clid is gonna be able to pick up the kill, but not after dying. Grace has the world ender, but he should get taken down. The Soul Shackles is in.
Trying to wait it out.
Is looking for it, yeah, exactly right. Faker does find the ultimate. Oh no, he short arms! The Even is still able to flash himself to safety.
Rude.
Teleport comes in from Khan, but Faker is going to go down. Aftershock or not, that is not able to solo that one down. They traded for the Cloud Drake, but it's a Cloud Drake at this particular point.
Ready as late as possible. That means entire turret. Good focus down there. Falling is a snowball choice here. It means they don't have to only group. They can try to all in, but at this timing, Java's going to get there first.
Yep, Emo Plague is going to come up. That's already a lot of damage down. He wants the Crimson Rush. The flash comes in from Khan, but doesn't get the Tides of Blood. Clid has his flash, though. The Cataclysm comes in and sees. Can't get there in time.
Flashing upwards for a Boots 1 jungler to get you there. Wasn't actually going to buy the sort of time that Linderung wanted, so that means important gold goes the way of SKT. You'll notice that the bounty system has been updated, so it's the same as a 450 gold bounty on the Jarvan, but it's only the bonus gold. It doesn't include the 300 from the kill.
Yeah, just going to be that 150, but it is exactly what you're used to as Faker throws out the claw, but doesn't take it, which is lucky. This season's here in this mid lane. Marta taking a lot of damage there, bottom side. As the Culling's just going to do it. That was the combo, and Teddy might be in trouble here as well. He flashes away, but it's not enough. Double kill comes in for Root, who's down to what's your idea?
I think the bounty is the bonus gold, 300 gold, and we have to retrain the viewers, but I think the gold bounty will
throw in too many chips into this particular pool, because it's the second Cloud Drake.
Making a poor team fight before their items are ready. But this dive, it's happened now.
Yep, that's a fantastic knock-up. The Cataclysm is going to come in there, and there is nothing that Linderung
might be leasing Q by about 100 units.
I think it is after the buff a little while ago.
They're both very long, so I was just inspecting them from the side.
If Jinner had have made any aggressive plays towards the turret, then he would have had a fantastic opportunity for a fight.
Where they're not going to be collapsed on and forced to fight.
Wow, Root's in a whole lot of trouble here as he's by himself under the turret. Marta moves up, Kellen has to get over here. I believe that was a Hex Flash, but he's now got his flash on cooldown, definitely.
Remember your ARAM tier list, Lucian and Alistair down as his engage.
Oh no, that's just going to be the Cocoon right into the Black Shield as Faker wanting a re-engage, does actually get down there. It's Teddy, just pops the Aatrox, didn't even have time to use the world endpoint. The Baron just gets shredded. Mountain Drake was in there, but SKT had no contest from Jinner whatsoever.
Kind of like really deep.
I mean, I used to be better at it than I am now.
I'm all about my private content, Atlas.
I didn't realize that came out real badly. Okay, SKT going to move into a 1-1-3. As this game moves on, as Root looking for Khan. Actually doing a lot of damage here, but the pull is still available. And he's still going aggressive. Will move his way out. The Hemoplague gives Khan a whole bunch of his health bar back as Kellen Root down to about half health. Teddy moves in, does land the Q, lands the second Clid, looking for the flag and drag. Just Cataclysms, gets the passive on the auto, takes down the cow very easily as now Grace is fighting Faker, and the World End is going to get weighted out, but it's a great knock-up, and Grace gets a solo kill.
It might unfortunately only have to be a small silver lining because their base is in tatters.
Yep, Faker wants to give something back here to Jinner. At the very end, Khan goes into stasis as Linderung very far up. You can see Teddy just going 40-minute Ezreal. No. That's way worse. But 30-minute Ezreal, he's real scary.
Or if you think about it another way, able to actually get a lead. Free Baron into now 2 inhibitors down, and we're kind of waiting for SKT to dot their I's, cross their T's, and take us to game number 2.
Yep, Caesar's looking for a flank, but he's going to be spotted on that control ward. Faker moves on in here as well. They just want to take him down because they know with Baron up, it's another minute and a half, actually. Getting a little bit ahead of myself here as Teddy. He's heading forward, but Black Shield is going to be available. Kellen maybe too far up as the True Shot barrage doesn't hit for quite as much this stage of the game, but still feels like hell for Kellen. The ultimate has to be used, and that means that's a tool that's not going to be in there. Grace has found Faker one more time. And yeah, Vladimir may have turned up to this series now as he goes into stasis under Nexus turrets. Of all things, is going to avoid all of that extra damage. Now the World Ender is going to come in. I'm sorry, Grace, you're not going to do it 2 times in a row against Fakers. See your death, Miss Spider Lady, and Faker's going to be able to pick up the kill under C's. SKT should be able to take down some Nexus turrets and really put a dent in this series very early on against Jin Air. The flash from Faker. The kill's going to go down under Linderung as Grace tries to get back towards the fountain. It's not going to matter. Nexus is going to go down, and SKT dominant game 1.
Vladimir being the ultimate wedding crasher, waiting till the... As you say, likely to be that particular configuration. Had to blind pick somewhere.
That's a hell of a lot of mind games to come out of SKT, because we don't know
going up. So because of that fake leash, see what happens.
Yep, there's the flash pulverize. They're looking for Teddy, and they'll find him. It's a decent taunt, but it is not enough. And first blood goes to...
So, given that, and how many people can pack up, I understand it. Here we go.
Yeah, there's the flash in. This is a level 5 Alistar. Has to use the flash in order to get himself out, but Namada is going to get knocked up. Teddy picks it up with the Ren stack, but they do trade it as now C's going aggressively. Clid offering more damage back. Teddy needs to be respected though, and speaking of respect, Faker down to 200 health in the mid lane as Grace flashes forward, but he queues too early and doesn't pick up.
It ends up being 1-for-1 after all.
Yep, no summoner spells left in that mid lane, which is good for both of these junglers as Tana's taking a lot of damage up towards the top side. That's a great reset though with the flawless duet. And now we're still fighting Faker. Oh my goodness, the knockup isn't going to come in. Not in time, but they might be able to get the trade kill as topside Tana has killed the Aatrox under the turret, and Faker gets one back. Tana going to be way more lucky though.
Watch the turn from Tana. This is actually super slick play. And then gets the level up to get enough mana to all in. Actually chased for this kill, speaking of kills.
And no Bloodwell onto Khan. That was the problem as Tana gets the reset and gets out.
But actually in the picture-in-picture there was in fact another kill onto Khan coming through. So the action is continuing all around the map, and Jin are up 3 kills casually.
Yeah, you can see Faker is actually going for the Sterix Gauge. He's going to
Khan ultimate to find that second kill. It's actually picture-in-picture again. This Rift Herald, I don't even know
who
it went to.
Yeah, heroic entrance is going to come down here as Faker picks up the kill onto C's. Grace did manage to pick up the Rift Herald, but he's going to get cocooned. Clid snipes him out in the backline now as Faker is very low. Clid is extremely squishy. Great double knockup. Comes in from Kellen, who keeps himself alive for so long. Vanguard's Edge now comes forward as Root turns up from the bottom side. Will get a condemn back, but Faker is already dead.
Encouraged or appreciated. Bit of a fiesta going on around here, but Jinnet continue to profit. We're waiting for SKT to really sees. Jarvan can't be there. That means a freebie to SKT. They will lose top lane turret, but after all the plates are down. And SKT, remember, hitting you up a couple of times and maybe allowing SKT a more even team fight than they deserve.
Yeah, one of the scary things is here for... Okay, this is looking good for Khan. Throws down the World Ender. Vanguard's Edge is in there. Tana's trying to fight this one back, but it's not going to work. The flash, I don't know where he thought he was going. That knockup is all around you. As can't be...
What is the name of Jinet's red buff? We'll have to hold the point for that.
Yeah, we will. I'll keep it in mind as the Unbreakable Will does go down from Kellen, but now Root has a lot of damage. Faker is in there, gets headbutted back. I think the Scion is going to die, but SKT grabbed the first one onto Tana. Faker trades his life back, but now will be Zombie Scion, but not enough to go for the dive here again. Jin Air caught napping a little bit there in the mid lane as Faker not able to actually go back and doesn't have the teleporters. Oh no! Going for the flank, and Grace just gets
ward there was the big reason SKT got that pick. The CC duration, the CC overlapping was way earlier than Grace was aware. Grace taken down, full CC burst, no ability to self-ult, and SKT do get that much-needed third Infernal. This is the tonic they're looking for. Now suddenly they've got the wings that Red Bull apparently gives you.
Yep.
They've got all that extra AD and AP, and all they're waiting for is Teddy to finish the second item. Then, if their execution is better, they should stick the landing on the first big team.
25 minutes into the game, triple Infernals in hand.
And Khan's not allowing the Jarvan to get out of the dance pit. He's going to have to stick around, and here's TP.
Yep, Fate's Call comes in, but Tana does avoid. Oh, not enough. as Teddy's just going to be able to execute him. Now Grace, with not too much more than an aftershock that has worn off, now has to use the claw to get out. Faker, no ultimate available, but Khan's looking for the flank. Good knock up there onto Kellen. Double knock up comes in from Khan, and this is a team fight comp that SKT has. The J4 gets obliterated. Who's trapped in there with who is Root has finally got himself into a position where he can carry the flash forward, the stopwatch, but Teddy has nowhere to go. Oh my god, he finds the cow! Root's able to grab the 1,000 gold as the bounty comes in.
Vision here. You see the first kill go down, you're like, aha, this is the fight for SKT. But remember that Root gets going. Bad TPs with their newfound summoner. The back one is an oldie, but definitely hits Root hard, given that now
It's like SKT are looking for a fight.
but they're winning on the map, so they're not necessarily looking for a fight, and they don't respect it.
In this Baron pivot, you can see it's no surprise to SKT. Should be a 50-50 as Clint's going to come in. Sees, jumps over, tries to lock down Teddy, but this is the J4, the triple knock-up comes in as Teddy's able to grab that first kill. He gets knocked up by Kellen, but where's the follow-up damage? It is absent from this fight. Root is still alive. He's tumbling forward so far, but he's going to die. Clid grabs that kill, and now Jinair's trying to fight back. Double kill for the Aurelia. The flawless duet. Faker, he's going to go down. It's a triple kill. Can he get the penta? Tana gets the quadra, and now he's going to be able to get it. Tana just steps on in. Linderung was there. Gently destroyed, I think, by a volatile Spiderling was a bit of a problem. They'll get another go at it here as Grace in great flanking position. Good double knock up there from Khan, and here's the turn from Jinair. Khan goes into World Ender. He's around 4 members of Jinair, is stacked completely up, but he's going to go down, and now Faker has to use the ultimate in order to get out. It's a decent use of the cocoon to try and keep them alive, but Jinair are back on the Baron with 5 members in comparison to the 4.
Rinse and repeat, but look at this. Turn ultimates on the Sandra and Aurelia are up. So it's difficult for SKT to make much happen here. Maybe a Fate's call to open it, or maybe just give up Baron.
Yep, they are going to. They're going to trade it for an outer turret in the mid lane, and this
we need to redefine it with some creative engage to stop Root from getting going. Here's that creative engage.
Yeah, they're going to dive on forward, but it's straight into analysis. Not exactly the target. You want another Cataclysm. He's going to break Khan off from this fight as Root. He's going to come in, but Khan is looking for it. Gets him down to the stopwatches. Root's not going to survive. Clid takes him down, and now SKT have got the turn. Jinair, unfortunately, a misplay in the team fight that was going so well.
3650 is your vein spotting timer. Unfortunately, Root is just feeling too empowered. His summoners are up. He can go in. No. He actually ends up going in far too boldly, and SKT might just win.
Yeah, exactly right. Remember, this is 37 minutes into the game. Triple Infernal on SKT. They can tank turrets forever, and they got 5 members still alive. Teddy's got 5 items, and what a way to go down for Jinair. Tana almost with a pentacle in the last fight. They had the Vayne composition, they had the late game, but they didn't have the finesse. In these team fights, they're going to go for one last ditch effort as Tana goes down to Hysterics very early on, but he gets rendered. They do deal with the minion wave, and SKT, it looks like they're not going to win just yet, but they might be able to get this follow-up kill. Infernal Chains is going to get rid of him. See you later, Seas. You are going to be falling here. That was a really cute follow flash there from Khan, but Kellen gets Marta's looking for it. Doesn't blow the flash on an Alistair. I like that play. Unbreakable Will is still there. Final hours pop now from Root. Can he get value? You can see he's playing very far back. Grace is going to go into his own ultimate, but can Jinair get into position? The answer is no, and SKT get another free one. Flawless duet doesn't actually arm. Jinair waiting for it, Faker with another ultimate, but it's onto the cow yet again. Headbutt pulverized, lands onto the front line. Khan is going to be able to get rid of him, but sees in the back line another Cataclysm in decent position, but Teddy is going to take him down. Root cannot find the free auto attacks. He's just taking too much damage. Double kill for Teddy. And this will be the end of the game, and the 2-0 from SKT. Tana with a heroic effort, but he's going to spell the triple kill for the Callista and the ace for SKT.
It's an LCK spring, 29 story as old as time. Jinair, unfortunately, your faith in them in the late game is misplaced. They will eventually make that execution mistake, and Root going down means there's no longer a 5v5. No longer can they be about baiting Baron and turning with a 6-stack into Rage Blade on the Vayne. Unfortunately, in the outnumbered scenarios, they choose their battles better than SKT. They put Jinair out of their misery, and they do close the series 2-0.
Yeah, I have to say, though, that this doesn't feel like if you're SKT, you're walking away feeling good, because this was probably one of the worst performance. This is the worst performance in LCK history by a team of a season. For the Jinair Greenwings, And they just made SKT look honest in that particular game.